All right, so there seems to be a lot of questions and unknown and overall general confusion surrounding APC rinsing. And today I'm hoping to squash it. Is it safe? Is it not safe? What happens if it dries on the surface? What's the dilution ratios? How can you do it? I'm gonna answer all that in today's video, so stick around. So in front of me here, I got 3 different ways that you can do an APC rinse for your vehicle. The first way that you can do it is just in a spray bottle. So just a spray bottle. I use Super Clean 4:1. That's what I use for my APC rinsing. Done it on over 100 vehicles and never had a problem. So the first way that I could do is you can go around the whole vehicle, mainly your lower rocker panels, and you can use a bottle. Another way you could do it is in an IK foam sprayer. I got the Foam Pro 12 here, also 4:1. Nice thing about foam is it dwells longer. So the foam can stick to the lower panels all around the vehicle. It can break down that grime and it can help take it off before your contact wash. The last way and the newest way I've been doing it, and it's a little bit more fun, is just to throw it in a foam cannon. Throw it in a foam cannon 4:1. When you do it that way, it's actually a little bit weaker because the water coming through the pressure washer tends to dilute it further. So these are 3 ways that I use to do APC rinsing on the vehicle. So come with me and I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I do it. So on a vehicle like this one's not very dirty, but you can see some stuff back here, this lower panel. Usually where you're gonna wanna focus with your APC rinse is on the lower portions of the vehicle. Now, if you're gonna apply protection, you're gonna do clay barring, you're gonna do all that stuff, then I would do the whole vehicle. But mainly you're gonna be focusing right here on the lower parts of the vehicle. So what I want you to do is assess the level of grime on your vehicle. If it's low grime like this, then what I would do is I would do a pre-rinse first on the whole vehicle and then lay down your APC rinse. Also, weather is a factor. If it's too sunny, you don't wanna do that either. But most of the time you can lay down the APC for 30 seconds to a minute and it'll be okay unless it's blazing hot sun. So in this situation, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and do a pre-rinse and then I'm gonna come back and do the APC rinse. So now that most of the grime that was on top of the surface is off, what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna go ahead and do what I talked about before. We're gonna spray Super Clean 4:1 on the panel in a spray bottle. Like this. That would be your APC rinse. You would let that sit for about 30 seconds to a minute, and then you would go ahead and rinse it off. If you see, right here we got a little bit of grime. Right here we got a little bit of grime in these cracks and crevices. That's where you want to focus, is on these lower panels here. After 30 seconds to a minute, we're rinsing it off. It's as simple as that. That's APC rinsing. Now I'm going to show you the other version with the foamer, which is my preferred method. I'm going to show you that on the rocker panel over here. And then we're going to go and we're going to try the foam cannon method, which works the best for the whole vehicle because you can cover the entire vehicle in APC. So while we're sitting here waiting for this to break down on this panel, I want to talk to you about why would you do an APC rinse, right? People are going to say, why do an APC rinse? Why take the risk? Why whatever? There are very minimal risks, if not none. So what I would do is, it's always the safest method to use an APC, especially on the lower panels, to get off any grime. The APC can take off bugs. It can take off bugs on the windshield. It can take off grime on the wheels, the lower rocker panels. Then you spray that away, cover it in foam, then do your contact wash. So what's the idea? The idea is you take off most of the big and grimy dirt that can scratch the paint with the pre-rinse, and then when you go back with your contact wash, you have less dirt on it. Remember guys, all the steps that we take are to minimize scratching. So what do? APC rinsing, use a foam cannon, rinse it off, then go in with your contact wash, right? The less that you have on there, the better. I lay down my APC for my bug remover as well. I'm gonna let that dwell for a few seconds. And on this side, they're gonna do the foam cannon. Don't be afraid to do this APC rinse, just follow the steps. So after we let this dwell for 30 to 60 seconds, we're gonna rinse this off, then we're gonna lay down our snow foam and start doing the wash. Now, if you wanted to, you could lay this down, lay the foam over the top from your foam cannon and just do the wash from there. That's totally fine as well. There's not really a lot of concrete rules here. You just want to try as hard as you can not to let it dry. But let me tell you this, and pay attention. This has dried on me 100 times and never caused damage. And I've done $150,000 vehicles and $1,000 vehicles. This right here won't cause damage as long as you use common sense. Trust me. So again, guys, like I said, don't be afraid. As you can see here, all of the grime, everything on your lower panels, it is gone. Now keep in mind, if you have protection on this, which I do, I have mirror finish touchless, it is going to start to degrade wherever you put the APC. So I would recommend, and I would always recommend, that every time you're finished washing or during your wash process, that you put some sort of protection back on. Okay, so as I stated before, I would always recommend that you put down protection. On this vehicle, I'm gonna put bead maker. Last week, I put touchless by Mirror Finish, so I'm not gonna go and throw it down again 2 weeks in a row. Doesn't make any sense, even though it did break it down just a little bit. Mirror Finish touchless is pretty strong, so I'm gonna go ahead and lay bead maker over this. If you haven't seen it, I actually just did a video comparing bead maker to Extreme Solutions topper. It's gonna be up in the card above, but I'm gonna go ahead and lay that down on the panel as my drying aid. Like I stated, I would always put something rather than nothing. Bead maker doesn't last very long, but I'm gonna see this vehicle just about every 2 weeks. So that's really all that I need. Compared to the people that don't know, I know there's gonna be some confusion around dilution ratios. You're probably used to hearing 4 to 1, 6 to 1, 10 to 1, all kinds of stuff. The easiest way to remember is that the 1 is plus whatever number is next to it. So if it's 10 to 1, that means that for the container you're using is 11 total parts, right? 10 plus 1 is 11. So if you have a 32-ounce container, you take 32 divided by 11. That number that you get is the amount of product that you're going to use. The rest of it is filled with water. So if it's 4 to 1, you divide the entire bottle by 5. That number is the amount of product. Rest, water. If you still have questions, let me know in the comments and I'll go ahead and answer that for you. So as you can see, guys, nothing happened to the vehicle. We need to stop worrying about things. And detailing, there are so many things flying around. You got to be worried. You can't do this, you can do that. There are so many things that are fluid. You could just do them and experiment and see what your results are. There's very few things that you're going to do that is going to permanently damage something. It's very few. So just remember, it's okay to experiment. Do it on your own vehicle. Do it on somebody that you know. But I'm telling you right now, there's nothing wrong with APC rinsing, especially Super Clean. A lot of people say you can't use Super Clean. There are a lot of products out there that are even stronger than Super Clean. Make sure to stick to your dilution ratios. If you feel scared, dilute it 10 to 1. It's going to be a very light cleaner. If it's a super dirty vehicle, make sure you pre-rinse, leave it on the 30 to 60 seconds, blast it off at 4 to 1 dilution ratio. I guarantee you're going to be happy with it. But just remember, you can use any APC you want. You can use Meguiar's APC, you can use Extra Tough, you could use Purple Power, you could use any other version of an APC that you want. Just make sure you follow the dilution ratios. A lot of them have it on the back. And just remember that automotive grade APCs are made to go on paint. Remember that, okay? So don't be scared. Go out there and have a little bit of fun and experiment. I think you'd be surprised what you might find if you don't follow the dogma in the detailing industry. Guys, well, thank you for coming back to another Stay Slick video. I appreciate all you guys, all the members of my Stay Slick fam. You guys are wonderful. I appreciate all the support. I'm glad that you guys are getting stuff out of this video. If you ever have a suggestion for a video, don't be afraid to ask me in the comments or DM me on my Instagram. My Instagram is right down here. It's really easy for me to get ideas for videos if you guys tell me what you're looking for. You guys answered my polls and said that you guys like how-tos and product reviews. So I'm trying to focus a little bit more on that because I want to give back to you guys. You guys are following me. I appreciate the support. I want to give you guys what you want. So thank you guys as always. Bye, Stay Slick fam. You guys have a good one, right? Peace. Stay slick.